to Coffee Chats. I'm your host, Kiran. I'm a student of public speaking, applied linguistics, and social sciences. Every week on Coffee Chats, I invite a guest to come and share their stories and inspire others. Today, I have a very special guest joining me all the way from New Delhi, India, Tauseef Hasan. Calm, composed, good looking. He calls himself an influencer. Tauseef works with British Telecom and is a project leader. His story, which started from a small little town in Uttar Pradesh to what he has become today, has inspired me to bring him upon this show and share his story, his visions, his beliefs as a leader. So, our topic today will be lead and be led. But before that, let me welcome Tauseef Hasan to Coffee Chats with Kiran.
Hi, Kiran. Thank you so much for having me here.
Thank you so much for joining me for Coffee Chats. Cheers to the universe for bringing us together.
Yes.
Tosi, would you like to tell our viewers a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely, Kiran. And first of all, before I introduce myself, I would like to thank you for such a wonderful initiative wherein you're not only adding value to your network, but the people who are you inviting, their network is also getting benefited. Thanks a lot. So my name is Tauseef Hasan. I work as a project leader with British Telecom. I have worked with several leadership roles. I belong to a very small town, Amethi, which is situated in Uttar Pradesh. I belong to a middle class family where my grandfather wanted me to work in field, but my mom was from Delhi and she was educated and she never wanted me to work in field. She wanted me to study and do something better in life and make money and fame and everything and handle the family and handle myself well. So the traditional. I actually aborted the traditional way. I came to Delhi, got educated, got good jobs, became successful. So it's been an amazing journey, and I feel proud to myself because what I am today, it is because of my hard work and the people who have supported me, the mentors, the teachers. But my mom's contribution to my success has been immense.
Thank you so much, Tosi. So let's have some fun. I have some rapid fire questions for you. Are you ready for this?
I am absolutely ready, Kiran.
So, as you are into this leadership role, tell me who's the leader that you look up to?
Someone who is becoming to be a world leader. His name is Ron Malhotra. He's my mentor. I definitely emulate the way he speaks. I get inspired with his content, and I absolutely love the way he speaks, the way he is influencing with his skill set, with his competencies into finance, into public speaking, into mentorship.
Your next question is your go-to book for leadership.
Start with why.
Tosi, the last question for you is your favorite international public speaker.
Tony Robbins.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much, Tosi. So let's move on to our discussion, which is lead and be led. It's going to be interactive where I would like you to share about the qualities of a leader. How should we lead as well as how should we be led?
One acronym that I always use. So that acronym is called HAIL, HAIL. E. E is something that I have added. So I would like to describe this acronym, what it means basically. So H for honesty, A for authenticity, I for integrity, L for love, and finally E for empathy. For any leader, either you're leading a team or you're being led, you have to have these qualities. Honesty, if I have to define, is like doing the right things. If you talk about authenticity, what you think as a leader, what you speak as a leader, and what you take action or what you do are congruent. So that's about being authentic. Integrity is doing the things in the right way. So as a leader, you need to make sure that you are doing the things in the right way. There are A, B, C, there are various methods of doing the same thing. But if you're doing the things in the right way, that means that you are a person of integrity.
Right.
And the love. Anything that you do with the love and faith, not with the hate and anger.
So I
And
will just like
finally,
to add in, Tosif, at this stage that whatever you said about hail, I think these are basic human values that
yeah,
can be, that should be part of all human beings in any kind of relationship. It's not even about leader or being led, but obviously as a leader, we would want to have these qualities. Am I right about that?
Absolutely, and I think you have stolen what I was about to say. And the real differentiate what differentiate us, from the great leaders is the quality and these characteristic that they exhibit.
Mhm.
Because all of the people like you, me, and all of the audiences have these characteristics and values somewhere down the line already inbuilt. But the way you exhibit it, the way you exercise it in front of people actually differentiate a leader from the other mediocre people.
But Tauseef, there is one problem which a lot of leaders start believing that they are so good and they start having these characteristics of egotism or inflated egos. How can people or leaders handle this situation?
If you really want to cure egotism, you have to have an empathy, because empathy is all about putting yourself into someone else's shoes, thinking from their perspective, thinking from their point of view. If somebody is hurt, put yourself into their shoes and see and feel how they are feeling. If you exercise empathy, you will definitely diminish your ego.
Great. So we have learned about Hale, and now we have learned that we shouldn't be having inflated egos or in any kind of relationship, especially as a leader. So now would you like to just add in a little bit about being led? What would be the characteristics when you are being led?
So before I actually came and became a leader, I was a mediocre, I was a normal team member. So in order for you to be led effectively, you have to be a great team player. You have to be a great listener. You have to be a great communicator. I would like to quickly give an example of one of the days when I was working in multinational organization and the business was stopped for a moment, for some time, and we had no idea as to what is going to happen in the future. So I remember I advised one of the way using which we could resume the business without having the incoming traffic of customers.
Mhm.
So that idea was effectively implemented, and the company made some revenue out of it. And
Okay.
because of that, my leader appreciated. I was appreciated. I was awarded for that. So it's all about being a great team player, being an effective communicator, and a great listener.
So, Tauseef, what would be your one message to young leaders?
I think in this machine and information age, the 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 one of the most important element which we are missing in most of the young leaders is the empathy.
Okay.
If we exercise empathy and kindness to others, I think one has a way a bright future to become as a great leader.
So, what would be the way that they can develop empathy, especially in this digitalized world?
So I, as a leader, have always, believed in open and offline communication. So, for example, if you're working in the world of corporate, it is not always necessary that you come on a Zoom meeting and you just go ahead and, speaking in office hours. Why you, as a leader, would you not go ahead and speak to someone offline? Because I have personally experienced this, and I'm speaking from the heart that a lot of communication, a lot of secrets that my team members have revealed to me, not in the office hours, but at the coffee, which actually helped me as a leader to lead them better.
Thank you so much, Tauseef. That has been quite an amazing session where we have learned that to be a great leader, the key element that differentiates you is the empathy, the love, the honesty, the integrity. All of these are attributes that leaders should have. But along with that, as a team member, also, we should possess these qualities to be recognized by our leaders. Thank you so
Absolutely.
much, Tauseef, for joining me for Coffee Chats. This was a very fun, interactive session, and I'm sure there are many takeaways for our viewers.
It's a pleasure, and I really thank you for having me here. And I really wish you all the best for upcoming shows, and it should grow leaps and bounds.
Thank you so much, Tauseef.
Thanks a lot.